A terrifying countdown of real stories that shouldn't exist. Welcome to Haunted Syntax, the place where nightmares are stitched from reality. Today, we bring you the top 10 most disturbing documentaries of 2025, films so unsettling, so brutally real, that many viewers couldn't finish them. These aren't just documentaries. They're warnings. And once you watch them, you can't unsee what they reveal. 10. The Hollow Earth, truth beneath what begins as a fringe theory about tunnels under Antarctica turns into something much darker. A team of explorers vanishes after sending back footage of what looks like a colossal mechanical structure beneath the ice. Their recovered drone footage is real. The voices in the cave recordings are in no known language. And the last log from their satellite phone was just one word: awake. This documentary feels cursed from the first frame. 9. Dead Frequencies. Imagine a radio signal that only broadcasts at 3:33 a.m., and only in places where someone recently died. Dead Frequencies tracks the bizarre pattern of this untraceable signal. Those who tune in report headaches, voices, and waking nightmares. Some go missing days later. The film plays a snippet of the signal midway through. After that, a warning appears: do not rewind. Do not play it again. You'll want to. You shouldn't. 8. Her name was Lydia. A small town mourned a girl who was never born, never lived, and somehow still died. This documentary begins as a true crime investigation. But as the evidence falls apart, the town's residents continue to claim memories, photos, drawings, letters, from a girl that never existed. Psychologists call it collective delusion. Locals call it something else: the echo. And when the camera crew tries to leave, Lydia shows up. 7. Severance Lake. In remote Alaska, an oil company accidentally drills into something ancient beneath a frozen lake. What they awakened couldn't be classified. Employees vanished. The water started to boil without heat. And the ice grew back over machines in minutes. Severance Lake contains thermal footage of something enormous moving beneath the surface, and it's still moving. The most disturbing part: the lake was drained. It refilled overnight. 6. Last log from Flight 303. A commercial flight vanishes over the Pacific. Radar loses it. Contact is gone. But the black box is found, with 40 minutes of audio that should not exist. Voices calling from outside the aircraft at 37,000 feet. A child's laughter in the cockpit. An extra passenger counted in the final log, but never on the manifest. The documentary ends with a chilling theory: the plane didn't crash. It was taken. 5. Requiem for the Deep. Diving to a World War II U-boat wreck turns into a descent into madness. Divers hear knocking from inside. One diver panics and never resurfaces, his body unrecovered. When others review the footage, they hear breathing in their earpieces. And in one frame, a face stares back from the darkness inside the submarine. No one was in that compartment. At least, not anymore. 4. The Playroom tapes from a 90s daycare surface in a condemned house in Georgia. They show regular play sessions, but with strange figures appearing in corners. Children stop moving mid-play and just stare off camera. One tape shows a birthday party where the same song plays for 2 hours straight. But the timecode doesn't change. The kids don't blink. This documentary was removed from 2 streaming platforms due to viewer complaints. It's back now. Uncut. Watch at your own risk. 3. The Red Door Society. Elite universities across Europe are connected by a secret group. Initiations, disappearances, underground tunnels, everything is whispered, nothing is proven. Until this documentary. Hidden camera footage. confessions from former members, and one uncut initiation ritual that made several viewers pass out at festival screenings. There's a door, painted red. What's behind it is never shown. But one student whispers, it follows you after. 2. 28 Days in Cell 43. A psychological study isolates volunteers in soundproof cells for 28 days. By day 11, they're speaking in made-up languages. By day 20, they start drawing the same symbols. By day 28, one of them is gone. Security footage shows nothing. No escape. No struggle. No glitch. This documentary will test your sanity. And it raises the question, what happens when the silence starts talking back? 1. Don't watch this film, the most disturbing film of the year, and possibly the decade. Don't watch this film is about a cult that believed film could be a summoning tool. They created a reel in the 1970s that was never publicly screened, until now. This documentary overlays their original footage with modern analysis, but doesn't censor anything. You'll see the ritual. You'll hear the chant. You'll be warned not to finish it. But if you do, the last 30 seconds are silent. Yet every viewer reports hearing something different. Some say a voice. Some say their name. Some say nothing at all, but feel watched for days after. The most disturbing documentaries don't use jump scares or monsters. They use truth. Or something close enough to truth that it slips into your mind and never leaves. If you choose to watch these, don't say you weren't warned. And if you've already seen them, leave a comment, if you can still sleep. Subscribe to Haunted Syntax for more deep dives into the dark, the forbidden, and the horrifyingly real. Until next time, trust nothing. And question everything.